You're watching PEJE TV.
The concern that we discuss is loyalty to multiple schools. That is, what do you do with donors who are already giving to multiple schools? Now, we're here to talk to you today. We know you have multiple loyalties, and then let the conversation kind of flow from that. Just recognizing that the person across from you could very well be interested in more than one school, so they don't feel like you're threatening them or competing with anyone else, or even, or forcing them into something that they don't want to do. The fact of the matter is, in all the years that I've been doing this, I have never, ever convinced somebody to do something that they didn't already want to do.
So how would you answer a potential donor when someone walks in and can see someone and gets to that point, but I have multiple loyalties? How do you then direct the person to, I guess, distribute his the assets?
You don't. You're still advocating for your institution. You're still making the case for endowment and for your institution. You recognize that they will likely be having these conversations with the other institutions. But if we can work out a commitment here, you can ask them, how would you want to plan this for the schools that you care about? So a number of potential strategies. One, listen to what the donor wants to do. Once you're already in the room and you discover that they have multiple loyalties, acknowledge that they do, and encourage them to, if they're willing to commit to you, maybe divide the gift 50-50 if the donor asks. Of course that's possible. If the donor asks, can I divide my gift to more than one school? Of course you can, and we'll be happy to pass that along. Now, logistically, I asked the question, would you be willing, working through your coaches, as you develop your prospect lists, to share those lists so that they could be coordinated in some way where there are going to be real conflicts, or potential conflicts, or at least, not conflicts, overlap? Think about that. Nobody was empowered to answer that question in the room, even though we're all empowered collectively to figure this out. And finally, and most importantly, I think this is something that all the schools are going to have to work out with their coaches, coaching around these issues and come up with some solutions around how we handle this. This is not something that we could finish today. But I think your coaches will play a role. The Associated is happy to play a role if we must. Coordinating this, we can't be the decision maker. I hate the word decider. But we will do the best that we can, and of course confidentiality is paramount.
You're watching PEJE TV.